All right, today we're jumping into a really powerful story from an ancient Buddhist text. It's called the Sutra on King Yama's 5 Heavenly Messengers, and it's basically all about the warnings life sends us and the choice we have to either see them or to just look the other way.
So let's just start with this question. This whole story we're about to get into, it's all built around these 5 heavenly messengers. And they're these universal experiences that are supposed to wake us up. Think about it for a second. Have you recognized them in your own life? Let's find out what they even are.
Okay, so to really get this story, we've got to kind of zoom out. The sutra starts by showing us the world from the Buddha's point of view. And from way up there, our lives, well, they're like bubbles on water, just appearing for a second and then pop, gone. It's this constant, super transient flow.
And from that same bird's eye view, something else becomes crystal clear. Karma, cause and effect. The text has this great analogy. It's like looking through a perfectly pure crystal bead and seeing all the different colored threads inside. Totally distinct. Every action, every choice, it's all visible. Nothing's hidden. And that's the setup for our story.
So the scene shifts, and we're in the underworld. A soul gets brought before this character, King Yama. Now, and this is really important, don't picture some evil demon with horns. He's more like a really stern judge, or maybe a tough but fair teacher. His whole job is to confront the soul about the careless, unaware life they just lived.
So King Yama starts his examination. But he doesn't just start yelling or pointing fingers. Nope. He just asks a question. A really simple question about the very first of his 5 heavenly messengers.
And what's messenger number 1? It's a newborn baby. King Yama literally asks the soul, hey, did you not see this? A brand new baby, totally helpless, can't do anything for itself. It's such a powerful reminder of how every single one of us starts out, completely vulnerable.
And the soul's defense? It's simple, and you're going to hear it again. He says, yeah, I saw it, but I was truly ignorant. He's basically saying he never really got what it meant for his own life.
Well, that excuse doesn't really fly with King Yama. He just moves right along to the next piece of evidence, messenger number 2.
Okay, so we started with birth. Now Yama asks about the other end of the spectrum, old age. He points out all the things we see every day, right? White hair, frail bodies, people needing a cane just to get around. It's the inevitable destination for that once helpless infant.
And guess what the soul says? The exact same thing. I saw them, but I was ignorant. You can really see the pattern here, right? It's this willful blindness. The soul saw the evidence but refused to apply the lesson to his own life, living as if he'd be young and strong forever.
The questioning just keeps going, picking up steam. Yama presents Heavenly Messenger number 3.
This time, it's sickness. Yama asks, did you never witness someone suffering from an illness, in pain, fragile, their life in the balance? This messenger is such a stark reminder that the health we just take for granted can vanish in an instant.
And you can probably guess the response. I was ignorant. I mean, at this point, that excuse is wearing pretty thin, isn't it? He saw the suffering of others, but didn't absorb the lesson about his own body's fragility. He lived as if he were invincible.
All right, now King Yama brings out the big one, messenger number 4. And this one is probably the most powerful of all.
He points to death itself, the ultimate, non-negotiable truth. He asks, did you not see a dead body? The end of a life? The decay of the physical form? This is it, the final stop on the journey that began with birth.
And for the 4th time, the soul just says, I was ignorant. Can you believe it? He's seen the whole cycle. Birth, getting old, getting sick, and dying. The entire story of a human life. And he's still claiming he just didn't understand what it meant for him.
Okay, but the 5th and final messenger is a bit of a curveball. It's different. We're shifting away from the unavoidable cycles of nature and looking squarely at the direct consequences of human action.
Yama's last question is all about human justice. He asks, did you not see what happens when people do wrong? Did you not see criminals captured and punished? See, this isn't about natural law. It's about the clear societal consequences of harmful actions.
And even here, even when faced with the clear evidence of cause and effect in human society, the soul gives that same old answer. I was ignorant. He didn't connect the dots between actions and their inevitable results. So at this point, King Yama has had enough. He delivers his verdict, and wow, it is a masterclass in personal responsibility. He says essentially, look, your ignorance is your own fault. The consequences are here, and you don't get to escape them just because you're unhappy with them. The time for excuses is over. Now you must accept it.
So what does this all mean for us? Well, this ancient story reframes these universal experiences. They aren't just sad things that happen. They're messengers. They're teachers. The infant teaches our shared vulnerability. The elderly teach impermanence. The sick teach fragility. The dead teach mortality. And the law teaches consequence. These lessons are all around us, every single day.
And that brings us right back to where we started. The messengers are always present. The only real question the story leaves us with is this: are we paying attention? Which one of these profound teachers will you consciously notice in your own life today?